Hey everyone, today I want to talk a little bit about the PAL region and all the stuff that they got that we didn't. Here we go, dive right into it. The PAL regions include a number of different colored triangle tabs on the spine and back cover of each game artwork. This identifies which region the game is released. New Zealand and Australia games have the OFLC rating rather than the color spine, but still have the tab on the back cover. Side note, Australia is the only PAL region to have a physical copy of Scribblenauts Unmasked and a physical copy of Project Zero as a standard non-limited edition release. As NTSC collectors, most people aim to collect the green tab UKV spine since they are printed in English text. These are often harder to find and far more expensive than other non-English PAL releases, examples being Cabela's, Zumba, and Phineas and Ferb. The PAL region had nearly just as many game releases as the NTSC North American region. These are the different titles and the order of which they came out. We'll start it off with arguably the hardest one to find of them all, Pokemon Rumble U. Launched for the PAL regions on August 15, 2013, developed by Umbrella and published by the Pokemon Company, this game was only released in a box in the UKB region and came without a physical disc. The game came inside of a box with a download code, a couple of NFC figures, one of which being a white or black Kyurem figure, and a poster. Japan and North America received only digital editions to play. Pokemon Rumble U is a sequel to the 3DS game Pokemon Rumble Blast. It is the first game to use the NFC feature on the gamepad, allowing data to be uploaded the same as Skylanders, LEGO Dimensions, Amiibo figures, and cards. Unlike the traditional turn-based Pokemon games, Rumble U is a 1-to-4 player arena-style battle game. Each level lets you choose 4 toy Pokemon to battle with and includes a boss at the end of each wave. As you progress, you unlock more toy Pokemon that you can play with in the future battles. This game was a Wii U exclusive. Let's move on to Hunter's Trophy 2 Europa. Launched on December 12, 2013, published by Big Man Interactive and developed by Kokoto and Nico Interactive, this game had 4 releases, a standard solo print, and 3 slightly different boxed versions, each with a ball and trap gun control accessory and either a white, black, or brown gun unit. Hunter's Trophy 2 has a great hunting season campaign which allows you to play through a number of different challenges like shooting targets or tracking scent with a dog. There's also a shooting range that lets you jump right into taking shots. This game is also available for the Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, and computer. Next up is Kokoto Magic Circus 2. This one is a Wii U exclusive title which came out on January 8, 2014. It was also published by Big Ben and developed by Nico Entertainment. It has a standard solo print and also a big box gun bundle. Branching off the Nintendo Wii and 3DS Cocoto games, the Wii U title can play up to 5 players at once. It is a straightforward shooter, pretty much just shoot everything in your path to collect special reward stars and push forward. Simply a fun, colorful 2D paper style shooter. Our 4th game is Fit Music for Wii U. This game came out on May 15, 2014 from O2 Games and Oxygen Media. Similar to Wii Fit games, you are required to input some personal stats that will create a fitness profile for your character. This will help track progress for your specific body mass and lifestyle as you continue to play the game. Your personal trainer, European fitness champion Patsy Salviato, will demonstrate each dance move and pose throughout the 15 tracks you can unlock. Luv Me Buddies Wonderland is another Oxygen Media and O2 Games title, which released for the 3DS and Wii U on August 8, 2014. Choose from 6 heart-headed buddies and play over 30 mini-games in this colorful party game of up to 4 players. Now we have Jett Tailfin, a Wii U exclusive released on November 21, 2014 by HR Games, Hoplite Research, and Elusis Interactive Graphics. This underwater racing game lets you swim as a fish and pick up speed boosts throughout the water streams. The graphics give a classic 3D N64 type feel. The next game is more acceptably a Japan title. Mario vs. Donkey Kong Tipping Stars was released on March 20, 2015 as a physical game in Japan, but only as a download code in a case for the PAL regions. The English print of this game can be found with a gray triangle on the spine or back of the case. Tipping Stars is another classic Mario vs. Donkey Kong game in which you touch the toy Marios to start moving, and then touch other obstacles on screen to collect coins and clear obstacles to get Mario to the finish. There are over 80 levels to play, and you can even create your own, and at one time share between the Miiverse, between the 3DS and Wii U users. This brings us to a game which was released on May 8, 2015 for the Wii U, Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, PlayStation Vita, and computer. Teslagrad was developed and published by Rain Studios. It is an action-packed side-scrolling platformer. You play as a young boy exploring Tesla Tower, picking up items, and using your magnetism and electricity powers to move landscapes around you. In ninth place, we have a game which also came out in Japan, but with a completely different name and cover. Academy Atelier came out on June 26, 2015 from Headstrong Games. In Japan, it was called Jikuri Egokar Kyoshitsu, which translates to Careful Art Class. This game lets you draw. Simple enough. Practice with multiple different colors, pens, and brushes. Play around in free paint, or take some of the 30 lessons offered to educate yourself on how to draw and paint better. Baila Latino, yet another Oxygen and O2 title. Released on October 16, 2015, this Wii U exclusive 4-player game takes on the same playstyle as the Just Dance series. You use the Wiimote and mimic the dancer on screen to the sound of Latino music instead. This game has 20 tracks and will be quite the workout. This Wii U exclusive is one of the only rated M titles. Project Zero Maiden of Black Water, or Zero Negurasu no Miko in Japan, commonly known as Fatal Frame 5, was released on October 30, 2015 by KOEI Tecmo Games and Nintendo themselves. There's a standard solo release only available in Australia and a limited edition box set to other PAL regions. This survival horror game utilized the gamepad by acting as your camera and control. You fight off hostile ghosts by taking pictures, aiming for a fatal frame, hitting ghosts' weak spots. And now we have the only Nintendo eShop Select title, Fast Racing Neo by Shinen Multimedia and Arc System Works, released on December 10, 2015, is similar to the fast-paced F-Zero franchise. Fast Racing Neo is a futuristic, vibrant racing game. This game is a sequel to the 2011 Nintendo WiiWare game Fast Racing League, and has been followed on the Nintendo Switch with Fast RMX as a launch title in 2017. Into the home stretch we have One Piece Unlimited World Red from Bandai Namco and Ganbarion, released on June 27, 2016, also for the 3DS, Switch, PS3 and 4, and Vita and PC. The One Piece series has grown from a manga animation series since 1997, even having the latest game released on Nintendo Switch on the NTSC North American regions. Unlimited World Red was also released for the Wii U in Japan and with a Straw Hat edition in some PAL regions, giving you some DLC content. This game is an action-adventure style game with plenty of battles and amazing graphics. Now we have a game that's not even a year old. SHMUP Collection from Pixel Heart and Storybird came to us on May 15, 2020 with only 3,000 copies printed. This 2-in-1 game shoot-'em-up includes Astroport Studios' Cetaceus Next and ARM 7DX levels, fully remastered. This crazy fast space shooter with a retro feel is also available on Nintendo Switch. And lastly, we bring you Finding Teddy 2, another one from Pixel Heart and Storybird with only 3,000 copies available, released at the same time as SHMUP Collection. This game, which is also available on Nintendo Switch, PS4, and computer, is a 2D side-scrolling action platformer where you play as a little girl who's trying to save her favorite plush. You must upgrade equipment and fight off evil to progress throughout the game. Thank you for watching this video on the PAL region exclusives. Hopefully you learned something and keep on collecting. See ya.